Texas. And I mean, to be honest, most of these boys, ages 10 to 17, appear to be well taken care of. They're fed, they're in classes, there's medical care, lots of recreation. I don't think that's the real story. It's the fact that it's full, that there's so many children being separated from families and coming across alone that the Department of Health and Human Services is having to open more and more of these shelters, in addition to this tent city in Tornillo outside of El Paso in the Chihuahuan desert where it gets up to 105 every day, these air-conditioned tents out there. This is the newest place we've heard about.
And I was on a plane on Saturday, just to broaden this out as well, listening to your story on NPR of the family. I want to say it was 9 people, right, who'd come up from Guatemala. Yeah. They were crossing in from Matamoros, Mexico, across the bridge, seeking asylum at the border. The father told you was, if we go back home, they will kill us. They being the drug lords who nearly killed the 23-year-old son. Tell me more about that family, John, and why they keep getting turned away.
Well, Brooke, one of the extraordinary things that's happening I've never seen before is they're stationing Customs and Border Protection officials, immigration officials, in the middle of these international bridges all up and down the Rio Grande, and they're stopping families from coming and asking for asylum. They say there's no room in the immigration stations there on the Texas side of the bridge, when in fact I talked to Mexican officials and they said we've seen 10 to 15 people a day coming across. These are not hordes, these are not hundreds of people. But having said that, this one family, the Verduos from Guatemala, as you referenced, their son, their 23-year-old son, Weiner, he had a bullet had blown out his left eye. He had a horrific scar snaking up his arm, because he was a guide to a waterfall that was on narco land in the Petén in northern Guatemala, and the narcos sent sicarios, assassins, to kill the boy and the other Verdugo family boys who were guides. So they fled with their lives, and they actually have documentation from a public minister there in the Petén saying this happened to the family. We hope that you authorities in these countries that receive them will give them asylum. But what's happened, that Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General, has now changed the rules of asylum. So both domestic abuse and gang violence apparently will no longer be causes for asylum. So this family may find that their pleas for asylum fall on deaf ears now.
John Burnett, keep telling these stories. Thank you so much from NPR.
Thanks for having me.
Jesus.
Nick? Nick?
Griselda!
Mama?
Help us!
Mama! Nick Clark! Mama? Nick?
Help us, please! Griselda!
Mama?
Griselda!
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for my son. He's 19.
There was a boy with the suit. Rich guy stuck in here with us.
Where'd they go?
We'll tell you. Let us out.
Yeah.
Travis! Where?
Check him out the back. Keep moving.
Manning!
There's no time!
Get out of the